Hey, this is GrabAndGoAdvice. I'm making dinner tonight. Actually, we already made dinner. We made some burgers and we had some French fries, as you see on the right. The super crispy crinkle cut fries. That's what we had. But I wanted to try these. I was so leery that these wouldn't taste good. On the left, the Green Giant Veggie Tots made out of cauliflower and cheese. I was so afraid that those wouldn't taste good that I made the fries and I added 5 of these for everyone to try of the Veggie Tots. So this is what happened. I am reusing this piece of aluminum, as you can see, because that's what the fries were made on. And I am going to cook some more of these. I made the fries. Everyone got to try one of these Veggie Tots. Everyone's asking, are there more Veggie Tots? So I'm going to put a few more of these in the oven, but definitely the vote turned in. One person voted for the fries. Everyone else voted for the Veggie Tots. No joke. And I'm not kidding you. This is a skeptical family who is just used to eating French fries or onion rings with their food. So when I tell you that everyone except for one person preferred the Veggie Tots by Green Giant, it's the truth. Okay. So these are getting ready to go in my new oven, stovetop oven. And I have a video that I haven't released yet. I'm getting ready to, showing you about the oven here. It is a Frigidaire. I will come over here and show you a little bit. It's a gas range, but it also is the air fryer, which is really cool. So it's a Frigidaire, it's the air fryer oven. And if you look at it on here, you'll see above my glove right there, which is totally adorable, you're gonna see at the bottom right there where it says air fry. This is super easy to use. I've already preheated my oven to 425, but I'm going to show you how to do this. I'm just going to turn it off real quick. Okay, so to turn it on, I'm going to hit bake for these fries. I have been using the oven some. I use the convection oven for cakes and cookies, and everything tasted better. So I'm going to put bake. These are going to bake for about 20 minutes, but they're not baking at 350. It automatically, as you see right there, comes on at 350. So I'm going to bake these at 425. Hit start. It made that beep to let me know that it has already preheated, okay? And then I'm going to put the timer on, so the timer, 20 minutes, I'm only going to put 2-0 and hit timer. Alright, so the timer is on. And as for these Veggie Tots, I'm going to pour them over here. What I did, this is lightly sprayed. It's the second time we've used it because it's a heavy gauge aluminum. And I'm going to pour a few more of these Veggie Tots over here. Not a lot more, but a few more. I would actually like to save a few for another meal, so I'm just going to do a few. These taste so good. Ketchup, no ketchup, they're good. Alright, so I've got these right here, and I'm getting ready to put them in the oven. I'm going to use my mitt because this pan may still be a little hot. This mitt right here is so cool. Looks like a shark. I got it at Walmart, if you're wondering where I got it from. And it's really nice because it has these little white dots on there that keep your fingers from getting burnt. And I love the color red. So this is what the oven looks like on the inside. If you looked at my oven video from Home Depot, you might remember the one that I really loved. It had a bright cobalt blue interior in the oven. But my husband said no. He said there's no way he could get in there. It would remind him too much of Purple Rain by Prince. So I'm I'm just going to cook them in the middle right there. And by the way, if you use the air fryer is right there in the middle. But in the back, right there, you see the light bulb. And to the right of that light bulb is the convection fan. So I'm closing it up. Now my timer's down to 18 minutes, so I'm going to readjust that, which is really simple. I'm going to go over here, turn it off. Go back, turn it on. 2-0. And then hit start. On is start. So that's it. Now let's look at these potatoes. I haven't looked at them yet, the potatoes and the cauliflower. So I'm going to try to figure out which one's healthier between the two. Let's see. On here, these are the potatoes. It says, let's see, there's the fats. Wow. Okay. So it has some trans fats. The trans fats on here are 2 grams of saturated fats. Trans fats 0. So it doesn't have any trans fats. It has the monosaturated and it has the polyunsaturated fat. Saturated fat's 2 grams. I don't think that that's terribly bad. The sodium right there is 14% of your daily sodium, and that is for 3 ounces. Now, if you're looking for homemade, well not homemade, but frozen French fries, these are pretty good, this brand. Does have a lot of salt, but they taste good. These are Green Giant. Sorry about that, trying to get this in there for you. So in these right here, the saturated fat is 2 grams. It's the same as the others. No trans fats, so that's a plus, big plus. The total fat, where you see it says 9 grams at the top, well, it's not listing the other fats. I don't know if you've ever noticed that on some labels. A lot of people just go in there and they look at saturated fats and they try to make sure there's no trans fats, but they don't question, you know, well, there's 9 grams of fat. What are the other 7? So it's always worth looking into. Now, the sodium on these is worse. It's 18% of your daily salt. But let me check the ounces. It just says about 4 to 5 servings per container, so 6 pieces, and it says 85 grams. I'm not good with converting grams into ounces, but it's the same. I just looked at the potatoes, and on the potatoes it's 84 grams. So for the same size, the calories are the same, but the salt is worse in the cauliflower bites, unfortunately. So is there any other redeeming thing going on in these cauliflower? Okay, perhaps there is. The iron. There isn't any iron, vitamin D, or calcium. Well, it's not, yeah, it says calcium. Very little calcium. It's like minimum. There's some potassium at the bottom. So it's 4% potassium. And this is the potatoes. Let's check out the cauliflower. On the cauliflower, we have 2% of your potassium, 4% of your calcium, iron. Right there we have iron at 4%. 4% is low, but it's still a measurable amount. Protein here is 4 grams. The protein on the French fries is 2 grams. Carbs 21 grams, fiber 2. Carbs 14 grams, fiber 5. So if you're on a low carb diet, the cauliflower tots are going to be much better. You're going to take the 14 grams and subtract the 5 grams of dietary fiber, which is going to bring this way down to 9 grams of total carbs. And then you have 4 grams of protein. So as far as calories go and things like that, they're the same. But if you look at the other values, such as carbs, you're better off with these cauliflower tots. And as you can see, there are no potatoes in them. All right, I've gone on a little bit about this. This is my new stove. If you remember from the other video that I made, we were talking about putting the tile in right there. You see in the back, the tile backsplash. It's very important to match the tile to the granite. As I mentioned, there's another video it's worth looking at if you're thinking about getting tile. We brought home some other tile that we fell in love with in the store. Got home, looked at it up against the granite, it didn't work. And actually the tile that you do see, we chose 2 other colors in that very tile, 2 other different shades of, well, 1 other shade of gray and then a white. Because I figured that the white might would go with the white cabinets. It didn't. Alright, loving the new oven. I've got to get it clean, but absolutely love it. I'm going to show you this power burner up front real quick. It's this one here, and then this one's awesome too. But I'm going to turn them on and just show you. I mean, these are amazing. You see that? This is awesome. You can even hear it. Alright, now I'm going to pull this over here so you can check it out. I'm going to turn that one off in the back. In the back you have 2 very little burners, real small. I'm so sorry, I've got to get this clean. I've been cooking like you wouldn't know what. I've just been cooking so much. We've got the Corona COVID-19 thing going on, so everyone's cooking at home more. And I've been so busy doing so many other things. So this is like, I should have cleaned this last night and I didn't. And then tonight we had fried hamburgers with the crinkle cut fries and a few of the Veggie Tots. This is just some corn. I want to go ahead and get this done. But showing you how that one turns on in the back. They turn on really quick from the second that I do this. Instant. And this one here is a like power to that one over there. So you have 2 huge, wonderful burners. And then in the middle, this one comes with a piece that goes in the middle. So we can do other things like steaks, shrimp. So it has like a little grill effect. Pancakes, waffles. And that's a really nice burner. Now my microwave oven, the vent just kicked in on that. So it is almost done. It's coming down to where there's like 12 minutes left. I'm going to take a peek in here. Notice the temperature. As soon as I open the oven, check out what happens to that temperature of 425. Okay, I'm going to take a peek in here. Now they're looking okay. Shut the door. Well, it would do that, wouldn't it? It stayed at 425, but sometimes the temperature will come down. You'll immediately see like a 10 or 15 degree temperature difference until you shut the door again. Especially if you take something out, you check it, and then you go to put it back in. Alright, well there's the powerful corn bowl. And again, covering these Veggie Tots. They are amazing. Making some more. In the future, we're going to buy more of these. Less of these. But these here are really good. If you can find these in your store. These are made by Lamb Weston. And they're really, I mean, these are really good crinkle cut. However, these are better for you and they taste so much better. Alright, this is Grab and Go Advice, telling you to spread peace and as always, love and happiness. Stay well during this Corona COVID-19 scare that we're having, this pandemic. Enjoy cooking a little bit more at home. Try some new things. I'm just going back showing you that burner. I love that burner. Alright, take care. Bye.